Hi, it's me, it's Caitlin, and I am here with a new collection from Bee's Knees Lacquer. This is the Heartless Hunter collection inspired by the book of the same name. It's launching on April 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Bee's Knees Lacquer website and wherever you buy your Bee's Knees Lacquer. The polishes will be available as a pre-order, which will run for a week until April 26th. I will include all of those details down below, including details about some mysteries that you can now purchase that were available previously only as mysteries. And then there will also be new mystery bags that you can pick up. You got 2 mysteries, and trust me when I say that these mysteries are maybe my favorite thing that Bee's Knees Lacquer has ever done. So I will have spoilers of the 2 I received at the end of my video if you do or don't want to see them, but I'll show you the collection first. The collection itself has 9 pieces. There's a variety of finishes, so many pretty polishes. Honestly, really, like, this might be one of my favorite Bee's Knees Lacquer collections ever. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Before we get into the collection, I wanted to show off a beautiful polish that is part of an organ donation charity collab that's happening this month. So this will be available in the Bee's Knees Lacquer website, and it is called Grateful. It's a deep smoky purple with purple shimmer and hollow flakes. So this one will be profiting the charity called Doorways, which is a free lodging facility for patients and families that helped Sarah when her father received his transplants. So it's a beautiful polish. It's opaque in 2 coats for me, and I am going to be topping this one and all of my swatches off with the Bee's Knees Lacquer I'm Very Fast Quick Dry top coat. I personally love the shade of purple, and it has a beautiful purple shimmer, which just kind of adds this gorgeous glow and depth to the polish. And of course, the hollow flakes capture the light beautifully. It definitely gives off that sort of smoky feel to it, smoky, dusty, whatever you want to call it. It's just a beautiful formulation on this polish and a beautiful finish and beautiful shade of purple. And now we will look at the Heartless Hunter collection. This one is called Majora, and this is a mid-toned peach with strong green shimmer. And this has a really beautiful formula. There is so much shimmer in this polish. It definitely is sheer, but it builds up really easily. And if you have short nails like me, you'll probably be happy with this in 2 coats, but where I could, I showed most of these polishes in 3 coats, just because most people have longer nails than I do. And if you do want to build it up in 3, you can see it's totally opaque, and it has this beautiful kind of creamy consistency, but still delicate enough to let that shimmer show through. This dry is very shiny. The shimmer captures the light beautifully, and of course, top coat only enhances the finished look. So you can see this one is definitely kind of like a creamsicle color. The shimmer works beautifully against the base, and for me on my skin tone, it's kind of almost like a nude. It works really well, and it is so pretty in all lighting. And next up we have Minora, and this one is a champagne brown with silver magnetic shimmer. So this one has a really beautiful finish. It's also really unique in my opinion in the Bee's Knees category catalog. And I love how this looks with or without a magnet applied. So I applied one coat to sort of create a base with no magnet. And then I kind of went wild with my magnet application. So I was using a ring magnet. This one's from KB Shimmer. Trying to do like a velvety something or other. I don't know what I was trying to do. But regardless of how you magnetize the polish, or even if you choose not to, I still think it's absolutely gorgeous. This would be perfect for that velvety kind of look. And of course, if you've worked with magnetic polishes before, I think the velvet effect is usually most successful because it's hard to get that line to stay really tight and in place, because as the nail polish dries, the magnetic effect kind of spreads out just because it spreads with the natural drying of the polish. And you're never going to get that kind of effect you get with a magnetic gel manicure, because when you do gel magnetic polishes, you're curing it instantly. So it captures the magnetic effect at that particular moment in time and kind of immortalizes it on your nails. Whereas with regular polish, it's gonna spread and dissipate with the drying of the polish itself. That being said, try to magnetize after every coat, hold the magnet for as long as possible in place, and then magnetize again after you apply your top coat. So here, when you see all my fingers here, you're going to see the different magnetic styles I used, and this is just so pretty. Absolutely love the color of this one. It's so unique, and I really like the magnetic effect regardless of how you end up applying the magnet. Here we have Ghost Walker, and Ghost Walker is a ghostly gray with a strong purple to pink shimmer. This one is stunning. It is beautiful in one coat. The formula is flawless, but I will show it built up. The shimmer in this one is really strong. I absolutely love that gray base color. This one is very dreamy. It also has a sort of pearly look to it, which I really like. The shimmer is really well integrated into the base, and it just creates this gorgeous, beautiful sheen. It's totally gorgeous. It does build up really nicely in 3 coats. You might not get full opacity in 3 if you have a very visible nail line, but you could try for 4 or layering it over a visible nail line blurring base coat. You've got lots of options, but it's a gorgeous effect. So you can definitely see that sort of ghostly effect on the nail. The shimmer almost disappears at extreme angles, but then when the light hits it, you get the pink and the purple, which is to die for. Here we have Earthsunderer, and this one is a grungy brown with a strong purple to pink shimmer. So the same shimmer that we saw in Ghostwalker, but in a different base. So just like Ghostwalker, this one starts off sheer, but it does build up very easily. The polish is very, very even and easy to work with. And in my opinion, this one definitely looks best when it's built up in 3 coats. You definitely get a deepened base when you build it up in 3. And I just love this polish, this finish, and the shimmer in particular. Next up we have Arana, and this one is a red to gold multi-chrome with violet to blue magnetic shimmer. This one is so pretty and so much fun. I really love the colors in this one, and when you magnetize it, it just brings it to a whole new level. You could also wear this without the magnetic effect if you wanted. It has a beautiful shift to it. It also has really good opacity if you did want to just not use the magnet. But when you do use the magnet, you can see how it turns out to have this beautiful brown base under there. It kind of surprised me in the best possible way. And if you are going to use the magnet, I think it's best to do 3 coats just to ensure you get just all that juicy depth of color. You can just see how beautiful and vampy it is once that 3rd coat goes on. Makes my little nails look like jewels. It's really pretty. And as you're going to see, it is incredibly shifty. This one has a ton of color shifts to it, depending on the lighting, but it's honestly beautiful in every single type of lighting. Next up we have the Crimson Moth, and this is a brick red with glowy green shimmer, and it's loaded with hollow flakes. This one is so pretty. At first I wasn't sure if I liked it, at least on me. Like, I like the polish, period, but I am still one of those people that wants to wear colors that I personally think flatter my skin tone or my hands. And I thought that I wouldn't like this one, but it turns out I do. It's kind of reminds me of a lobster with that shade of reddy with a hint of orange. It's just really pretty, and the shimmer in there is so striking and intense. Now, depending on your preference, you can do 2 or 3 coats. I did 3 on my index and 2 on my middle. It has wonderful coverage. It dries quickly, very shiny, but top coat enhances the holographic effect. And you can see here just how shifty the shimmer is. It's really, really beautiful. You kind of get a bit of a rainbow, and that base color is totally unique. So that's one of the reasons I love it so much. Here is Be Like the Mimic Spider, and this one is a charcoal base with a strong blue shimmer. This kind of just reminds me of like a classic Bee's Knees lacquer. I feel like they kind of, I don't know, like this color is just so Bee's Knees lacquer to me in the best possible way. And I love the base, I love the shimmer, it's super unique, kind of got like a grungy vibe to it, and I absolutely love it. So you can see it builds up really well. It's definitely best in 3 coats in my opinion, but it builds up really, really easily. And polishes like this, if you want to preserve them, you could always layer them over something like NSFW jelly from Cert Colors, or I think it's called Dark Like My Heart from Cracked Polish, which is like a smoky gray jelly. And then that way you can preserve the Bee's Knees Lacquer shimmer, build up the jelly, and then just do like 1 or 2 coats of the Bee's Knees Lacquer. And you can instantly see how shifty and vibrant that blue shimmer is. So pretty, so unique, and just really captivating. Next up we have Mirage, and this one is a mid-toned purple with glowy green to blue shimmer and a scattering of silver light reflective glitter. This one is so pretty, and I absolutely love the combination of the base color and the light reflective glitter is just so perfectly utilized in this polish. It's not too much, it's not distracting, it's just this gorgeous added twinkle, much like a holographic pigment. So this one is definitely on the sheer side. I think it'll be hard for most people to get full opacity, but there's a ton of shimmer going on, which will distract from the visible nail line. And this one, of course, will benefit from a glossy top coat because the light reflective glitter does add a tiny bit of texture, but it's not really difficult to remove. And one layer of top coat will smooth it out because there's not a ton of glitter in this one. And you can see just how beautifully the shimmer complements the base color. I love polishes like this. They're so easy to wear. They're so delicate. They're so pretty. I just am a huge fan of polishes like this. Next up we have casting, and this one is a pink lemon sibling, which was, I believe, I want to say in a 2023 Bee's Knees Lacquer collection. This one is a clear base with strong pink shimmer and a scattering of silver light reflective glitter. This one is really beautiful. As you're going to see, it's very shifty. You get a ton of different colors in this one, and much like Mirage, it has a beautiful, delicate scattering of light reflective glitter. It's not too much, and it captures the light beautifully. Again, this is definitely on the sheer side, but in 3 coats, there's enough shimmer pigment in there that it should distract from any visible nail line. And like Mirage, you will want a good layer of glossy top coat to smooth everything out. This one is just so pretty and delicate. I truly love it, and I truly love this collection. We are going to look at the mysteries in a second, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this collection because I personally love it, and this polish in and of itself is so beautiful. Like I said, you can see a whole bunch of different colors in this one, and it is just so much fun. And here is the bag that your mysteries will come in. Just giving you a second to click away if you don't want to see the mysteries. But these are mysteries inspired by A Tempest of Tea, which is a book Sarah recently read. And my first mystery I got is Overgrown Mosquito. This is a clear base with green to cobalt shimmer and pale purple light reflective glitter. So to my eyes, this almost looks like it has an iridescent effect to it. It must be the particular particle size of shimmer used, but I am completely smitten with this mystery. Everything from the name to the color combo to that sort of iridescent look. I just love this polish so much and cannot wait to wear it again. This polish will definitely benefit from a layer of glossy top coat because the light reflective glitter does add some texture, not too much, and it won't be difficult to remove. Thankfully, I had the sun for a minute so I could show this one off. It's just so pretty in all the different lighting. I love this combination of color shifts. It's just so pretty and delicate and magical. The other mystery I have is Doul Periculum, and this one is a clear base with pink to green shimmer and silver light reflective glitter. So this one again has that almost iridescent effect. I would be inclined to wear this on its own in one coat, but of course I will show it built up. It's just so pretty. I can imagine it layering really well with other polishes, and I just love everything about it. I'm really excited to see other swatchers showing off the mysteries, and I will be very tempted to pick up the rest of the Tempest of Tea, the way the other ones sound based on their descriptions alone. So compared to Overgrown Mosquito, this one definitely has more of an impact to it with the color. I just hope everybody gets a mystery that they love, but particularly this one, because this one is truly maybe one of my favorite bee's knees lacquer polishes ever.
So it's very hard for me to pick favorites from the collection. I won't spoil anything, but honestly, the two mysteries that I got are just freaking amazing. And those might be my favorite thing that I showed you, but that's not true because I also just absolutely love Mirage. That is so beautiful and delicate and ethereal. Oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. It makes me feel like very pretty and princessy when I'm wearing it, so I absolutely love Mirage. I also really love the Crimson Moth. At first I actually wasn't sure if I liked it, but then I wore it again a second time and realized that I absolutely love it. It's got the coolest color combination with that like orangey base and then the really green shimmer, the hollow. It all just works so beautifully together. And then one that kind of surprised me was Minora, which was one of the magnetics, the one that's like just nudie and really pretty. It's like a nude on me, but when you do the velvet kind of effect with it, it's so pretty. And I would absolutely love to try the 30-pound horseshoe magnet that everyone's talking about, because I think that would just make my life so much easier. But I have a medical device implanted in my body, and if I use that, it would probably kill me. So just that, unfortunately. But I don't know. I also love casting. I think that's so pretty. I also really love Grateful, which is the organ donation polish. So I don't know. I kind of love everything. So let me know in the comments what you think of this collection. Let me know if you're as excited about it as I am. And I guess that's it for me in this video. Hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.